All right, what's going on, everybody? Gibby Card Stacks here. Back with some mail, just some PWEs or ESEs, and then a DC Sports 87 order. I don't remember what's in it. I usually stack a pile up every week, and then I'm on to the next week. I just cashed out of one, I don't know, from earlier in the week, and then I just started another one not long after that. So we'll see what's in there. One thing I do need to announce, I have a new college football card Discord, separate from my personal Discord. If you want to join that, link is down below. There's lots of stuff, but I want to make a new Discord dedicated entirely to college football with the season now here and just Bowman University and all these other products that'll be released, prospecting, everything related to college football. If you enjoy college football, you would enjoy this Discord. We've got over 150 members at this point, and it's been active for like 4 days, so really excited. I just wanted to be one of the best places to be, all about college football cards, where you can learn, buy, sell, trade, talk about it, whatever it is. So nonetheless, let us begin. Mail. I need my knife. Okay, this Nick Singleton base Bowman auto. This was in the Good Deals Discord, so this is my personal Discord. And we have a Good Deals channel. Whenever someone, finds a link where they're like, hey, this seems like a pretty good deal, and then, people are free to buy it. So this, I think this was Matt. That shared this one. I think it was like $5 or $6 all in. Nick Singleton, he's a guy that I'm like, man, beast freshman year, put up big numbers. People were like, hey, is this the next Saquon? And then they also had Kaytron Allen. Kaytron Allen had the slightly better year last year, a little bit of a disappointing drop-off for Nick Singleton, but I still like him. I don't know. Who's better? I don't know. It's a Trevor Etienne, Montrell Johnson situation, basically. But I couldn't tell you who's better. Some days I'm like, yeah, I'd 100% rather have Kaytron Allen, and then other days I'm like, no, Nick Singleton, he's him. But I don't know. I don't care. Penn State, I do think, is making the playoffs. Just that schedule and just what the... Oh, is the card still in there? There's just a piece of paper. Invoice. Odell Beckham Topps Finest, $6.89. This is such a sick card. Oh, it's still in there. All right. Odell Beckham. I'm going to get out of this team bag here. What the... Oh, there we go. All right. This is such a sick card. Been buying Odell Beckham. Oh, this is disgusting. And I don't know, I thought this was a cool little insert. Look at that shine. That goes crazy. They don't make it like this anymore. Odell. The new Topps composite stuff has kind of released in terms of images. This wouldn't look bad. This image and everything, it kind of does give an unlicensed feel off. But this is a 1995 throwback design for rookies from Finest. Pretty sick. I love the blue. I should have another copy coming in. I think I have a green on Com C. These are not numbered, but the blue helps with the color match there. Such a sick card. I really like this. If it's good for grading, there's a little something up there. But if it's good for grading, that would be pretty nice. No, that little dimple on the edge there. Bummer, but such a sick card. I really like it. A gold would be sick as well. So there you go. Odell, been buying him a little bit. Just a cult-like following, and it's a cool card. There's 2 cards in here, it appears. Ah, yes. Made a trade with Will on Twitter. There we go. I just traded all the Chiefs that I got from my score treat. I had like 6 of them. I think he only wanted 4 of them. And I was like, yeah, I'd rather just have one of these cards than, just get 1 or 2 or 3 of them, multiples. So I was like, oh, I don't think I got a green Marvin Harrison. So I'll probably give this to my coworker, my boss. He doesn't like when I call him my boss because I technically don't work under him, but he's a managing director, and I don't know. he's my boss. I see him as my boss. But his son, him and his son are huge Cardinal fans, so I will give this to him / his son. I don't know. He's got a display case in his office where he's got all his cards that he goes to card shows now. And then Jermaine Burton, nice little throw in there. Ramblin' man. I love Jermaine Burton. He had a great preseason with the Bengals, so just a dog. All right, this is from 8Flow. I bought this same card twice. I bought it from a stranger on eBay and then from 8Flow. And I was confused in my last video. I was like, this came from Wisconsin. I didn't realize I bought two of the same parallel. Is his HQ in Wisconsin? I didn't think so. I thought it was South Carolina there. Just doxed 8Flow there with his location. But Isaiah Bond, I don't know. Just his autos at $10 makes sense with Texas in their offense. Quinn Ewers. So that's my thought. I don't know. His autos are pretty cheap. I do love that receiver core. What is this? Let's make sure there's no info on it. There is. And this is I ripped the important half. Total was $9.06. Paid $6.50 plus a couple bucks shipping, it seems. And this is a 101 pre-production proof. Not a huge production proof guy. These values, feels very thin as well. Not as normal as other ones. Not a pre-production proof. They just don't sell. You can get Dylan Gabriel pre-production proofs or Quinn Ewers for $10 to $15. Emeka Ibuka, are like $6 right now on ComC. Just don't sell super well. But 101, just one of those things. I like the value plays under $20. Relist it for $20, and what I paid $9. Sell it after fees, everything $16, $17. Get out, make your $6, $7 there. So no Fafita. And again, with Bowman University, he's the cover boy of Bowman University when they announced that what was it, Fanatics Fest or whatever. So he'll be in, but it will be later in the year, later than we expected. So we'll see. Alex Orji. This is my first Alex Orji card. Just one of those things, kind of like the Shedeur Sanders kind of feel last year, where it's like, it would have been nice to just buy a Shedeur Sanders and take a flyer on him. His autos prior to the TCU game were probably about $12 to $25. After that game, they were selling for like $200-$300. Now, I'm not saying that Alex Orji cards could do the same, but I've written him off so much. I don't understand how Michigan assesses their quarterbacks, rolls into the season. Apparently, there's still a competition. Maybe they're just saying that, but if Jack Tuttle is in serious contention, you're in trouble. Alex Orji, one career pass, hasn't had a lot of opportunity to throw it. They don't really put him in any games at all. But just what are you doing? How did you not try to improve your quarterback room? So Alex Orji, unlicensed. Tell me why sometimes unlicensed Michigan won't have the wings. What are they called? I don't know. Won't have the wings at all, but then they definitely don't have like the little main wing. Is that the licensed part? I don't know. I find it very odd. I'll have to ask Dylan or something, but I don't know. But these are numbered to 99, all the base autos. So they play Fresno State week 1. I'm very curious to see how they stack up, or how Fresno State stacks up. Fresno State's got an elite offensive line. 5, they no transfers. Like, they are homegrown Fresno State kids, or not. I don't know where they're from, but from the program. They've been there. They're all seniors. Several years of starts. They've got who's their running back? Sherrod Marcus. Mikey Keene, their quarterback, started at UCF. He's from Chandler High. I think one of the most winningest quarterbacks in Arizona State history. I like their coach. Who was their coach? Not Tedford, was it? Gosh, I don't know. But he had to he stepped down a few weeks ago for health issues. Hope he's doing well. But I like Fresno State. That'll be a really good game, and I think the spread is at 20 points, somewhere around there. Very interesting to see that. So we'll see. And then they've got Texas. That's a tough one. I'm curious to see how they line up there. I don't know. Their over-under dropped to 8.5. I think that's a tougher decision than the 9.5. I have the under 9.5 right now. We'll see. All right, so this is from DC Sports 87. Looks like I've got a couple things here. Let's just rip right through it. Ethan Garber's Armed and Dangerous. I like these parallels. Normally, I'm not like an insert guy. Maybe this isn't even an insert. Oh, this is a 101. Sick. Is this supposed to be like the Sky? Yeah, the Sky parallel. I don't know how much I paid for this. $10. I don't know. Color match, so that works. I'm a fan of Deshaun Foster. I'm not an Ethan Garber's guy at all. I think he's a very mediocre quarterback. I think UCLA, very Antonio Pierce vibes. Deshaun Foster, so he was the running back coach with UCLA, took the running back job at Las Vegas under Antonio Pierce. Only that feels like two of the same dudes right there. Antonio Pierce, the University of Arizona product. But it feels like they're both like the guys who like, you will run through a wall for this guy. I don't know, but not Ethan Garber's guy, but 101. I don't have any autos. I don't expect UCLA to win more than 4 games this year. I think their over-under is like 4.5. I think I'm on the under, like locked in officially. But I don't know, just wanted a 101 cool color match, Ethan Garber's. My family is like UCLA. It's kind of more UCLA than USC. I've got a lot of family like the Montebello, West Covina. I'm trying to think of all. Claremont is in there. Yeah, kind of those areas, I guess. There's one more. Torrance is out there. I don't think that's super close to any of those. Torrance, I feel like, was always a drive. We never went to that aunt's house because it was further than everyone else. That's just, I haven't been to California. I haven't seen a lot of them in many, many years since I was in high school, really. All right, anyways, I do see some of them. One pair of cousins and aunts and uncles I see. UCLA. We went to the Rose Bowl, me and my wife. This was 2023 then. It was like a week after we had found out she was pregnant, and she was miserable the whole time, so that was fun. A lot of just sickness, so great. Now you know. Walker Howard, Sapphire Auto. I've been scooping these up. I don't know. Just making a play for next year and stashing. I like the Sapphire Autos for the color match. I think it makes sense. There's no other blue autos, and red would be the other color match, but good luck finding the red. There is a black Sapphire for like $60 on eBay. I've thought about it, but again, I'm a value guy. I'd rather buy 3 Sapphire Autos for $30-$40 than the one black. Maybe if things go off, the ceiling is much higher on the black, but I'm like, I like having one. I'll sell one off at some point if I'm in the money and just want to recycle some funds. I'll keep one for the season. If he goes off, great, and then I'll hold another one for, draft or, bowl season or something. I like having multiples just in case, I sell off too early. I don't have that regret where it's like, oh, I had the black Sapphire Auto and I sold it, bought it for $60 and sold it for $150. And then it becomes, $400 card. I'm like, oh, great, Sell one Sapphire at $40, sell another at $80, sell another at like $120, $150, peak, exit. Always have a strategy with where you want your cards to sell at. I think it drives me up a wall when people are like, how much should I sell this for? I'm like, well, I don't know how much you're into it for. I can't hold your hand when it's like, oh, is this a good deal? Should I sell it? Should I take this offer? Whatever, man, just make a decision. Madison Booker refractor. I think this is like $1. I love Madison Booker, one of the top players in the country. I think number 6 in a top preseason poll. I like following those just to see where the hype is. That's how you can sniff out some hype, right? I'm all about sniffing hype. I'm always sniffing around. I love it. That's just, it's just a trend here and there that you're trying to always catch and chase. I don't know. It's the itch. The drive. So, yeah, Madison Booker refractor. If it's gradable, great. Same with the Walker Howard. Ethan Garber's, no chance. Nothing really here that I would grade. All right, Madison Booker, pink, fuchsia, magenta, I don't know, to 150. That was probably a couple bucks. Under $5, I'm sure. And the blue-red swirl. Not a huge fan of these, but I like these images. I like the portraits rather than the action shots. That's why I like the score tree. I don't know. The portrait looks clean. Doesn't even have to be, in action or anything like this. I like it. Harold Perkins, I think I got this for like $1 or $2. I love color match, and I think it just makes sense. Harold Perkins, one of the best in the game on defense. Antoine Wells, Juice Wells, Ole Miss. Got some red, so it could pass for Ole Miss. A little bit darker with the South Carolina. Shout out A-Flow. Let me pull this. Okay. Shout out DC Sports 87, my good friends. I appreciate them, and I enjoy giving them my money. Antoine Wells, we'll see. I'm in a dangerous amount of college fantasy football drafts. It's been incredibly fun, and you really learn a lot. I mean, it's probably too late by the time you see this video to join a draft, but next year I encourage everyone to join a college fantasy football draft. You will learn a ton. I've learned a ton already. I thought I knew all the top players in the group of 5, and there's Georgia Southern's running back that I'm like, holy smokes, this kid was not on my radar, and he's a 4th round pick. So it is what it is. Antoine Wells, this had to have been under $15. I can't imagine, but it just felt good buying it, so I'll take it. And then the big one here, Nico Iamaleava, Silver Wave auto. I think I paid $170 on this. I bought this with somebody, and we're like, hey, Nico is the play right now, I think, or we think. Just so much hype around him. They play Oklahoma dangerously early, like week 2. I thought that was, someone had mentioned in the comments too, I thought that was like at Bristol Speed, or I don't know, sorry if I have NASCAR fans, but whatever is in like Tennessee or whatever, I thought they were playing in like the actual track or something, and they're not. They're playing in Norman. Huge game for Norman then. I think they're playing there. I don't think it's in Neyland. I could have sworn someone's playing on a racetrack this year, I feel. Or maybe it's next year. I don't know. But Nico Iamaleava, Leaf, again, he has Bowman Best, but he doesn't have any ink there. He does have autos, and on it, where you see that James Pierce there, people say he's the #1 player in the country. We'll see. But 170, I think it's something that you could easily list at 250, 300. So that was the thought there with Nico. So quick recap here. Nick Singleton, just cheap. Something you can list for 14 to 20 bucks there. I love this Odell. Not a huge Topps Finest guy, but definitely I wouldn't be upset I don't love the players in this set. They're very underwhelming. I feel it's Jeremy Hill, or who's another just random guy in there. Who's not N'Keal Harry, the other guy from Arizona State who was a bust. Jalen Strong, I think, is in there. Like, just very random guys. Marvin Harrison, a little off-center there, but all good. That'll go to the office, so I will put that aside so I don't forget. Ramblin' Man, Isaiah Bond, just to buy, I think. 101, half PC, half hay. If someone wants to buy it, great. Not a card I'm going to be bummed about, holding on to. Alex Orji, again, I think I've got another Alex Orji card coming in. We'll see what happens. If he proves me wrong, great. I'll make money. Woohoo. Harold Perkins, I love the purple on that. Madison Booker. That's what Walker Howard. Ethan Garber's 101. A couple slaps. So that's everything. A lot of auctions. I feel like most of this was auction. No, I won one of these at auctions. That was buy it now. Auctions are the way to go. I think they are the way to go there. So if you enjoyed, if you learned something new, drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next video. Peace. Love you.